Guys, welcome back to another video. I just thought I'd make a quick brief video about this book here, The Guide to Shoot 'em Ups Volume 1. I've noticed not a lot of people have actually talked about it. It has been out for a while, maybe over 6 months. So yeah, I just thought I'd point out a quick video about it. It is a semi-sequel to this book, which is the Konami Shooters. This is presented by Hardcore Gaming 101. It was a collection of all information regarding Konami Shooters on their website. All information is available for free on Hardcore Gaming 101. But yeah, this book was pretty good. A few people did talk about this. Full colour book, all about Konami games, mostly Gradius, Salamander, games like that. But as I say, I'll quickly talk about this one. This is the Guide to Volume 1. It's a slightly misleading title. It's more just a collection. It originally started off as, if you check the table of contents here, a collection of compile shooters. But I don't know if they just ran out of stuff or they wanted to include more games. But it starts off with Zanik. I'll just actually have a quick run through the whole magazine to show you. First game is Zanik. One good thing about this book is it's got a good selection of screenshots. It's got a fairly decent amount of writing involved per game. It's they don't go into too much detail. They tend to just briefly talk about the game and their thoughts about it, how well it plays and that. One good thing about it is here, if you're interested in a particular game, not only does it tell you the name, its release date, but also the platforms that it was on. For instance, this one is on the MSX, the Famicom Disk System, the NES, MSX2, PS1 and Wii. So if you can't really afford it for, say, the MSX, it's handy to know you could pick up for the Wii and things like that. So I'll have a brief run through of it. The next game is Power Strike for the Master System. Aleste 2, it does cover some of the more rarer games like Aleste 2 for the MSX2. Never got any other conversions apart from the MSX2 version, which is a shame. We've got Blazing Lasers or Gunhead. Musha. Robo Aleste, its sequel. Spriggan, which is one of the best games for the PC Engine CD. Spriggan Mark II. Then we move on to Space Megaforce. Great game for the Super Nintendo. Garnak, Power Strike 2. And then it continues on with the rest of the compile shooters. And then moves on to, after Zanik X Zanik, which is probably the last one and probably the best, moves on to some other brands such as Star Force series, and then furthermore goes on to the Star Soldier series, which is fantastic on the PC Engine. It's a trilogy of games that really is underrated. It deserves a modern release, some sort of collection. Star Parodia, Star Soldier R, which was a release on the Wii. Then it moves on to Cloudmaster games. They were, again, could have been a good series. The release on the Wii here just died a death. It wasn't a very good game at all. I actually used the Wii remote to control it, which was a silly idea. Then on to some Mega Drive games. Steel Empire. Recently just got a new release on the PC. Then on to the Thunder Force series. It covers Thunder Force 1, which was incredibly obscure. Never got any other ports apart from crazy Japanese PCs. On to Thunder Force 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which probably killed the series because Thunder Force 6 was a pretty poor game. The visuals weren't the greatest. They were trying to compete with 3D graphics at the time. But I think its worst selling point was its difficulty. It really was a very easy game compared to previous installments. Elemental Master, fantastic game. Hyperduel, one of the Saturn's most expensive shooters. Blast Wind, quite a big section on Blast Wind. Blast Wind is a right obscurity. Only ever received a port on the Saturn. It's rumoured to have an arcade version somewhere, but yeah, it's more infamous than famous, that game. Some classic Mega Drive shooters, Glade Lancer. Then it moves on to the IRAM shooters like R-Type, which many consider the granddaddy of them all. I've never been a big fan of R-Type 1. It's a little bit too difficult for me. But then it moves on to the rest. R-Type 2. Also, you can see the screenshot comparisons between all the different releases like arcade, SNES, PlayStation 3, etc. Then R-Type Leo, which is underrated in my book. Really good game. Then to the SNES versions. R-Type Delta, again another unrelated, underappreciated game. R-Type Final. R-Type Command, which was a weird sort of strategy style game. I never really got into that. Yeah, and then it moves into all later games like Image Fight, not later games, more unknown games like Image Fight 2, which received a PC Engine port, Mystic Riders. I don't know why that never got a home port. That would have looked right at home on the PlayStation 1 or Saturn. And then on to the Cotton series. Again, a series that have died a death. And then on to a few PC Engine greats like Magical Chase, Koreon, Summer Carnival 92 Wrecker, probably the most expensive NES shooter. Nexar, great game for the PC Engine. And yeah, and then so it finishes off with a few PC Engine greats such as Lords of Thunder, Gates of Thunder, Genki Fuku Densetsu Sapphire, great game if you could find it cheap, which is unlikely. Raisin Bar, that was a game that came out for the FM Towns, later received 2 sequels on the PC Engine. And then finally the magazine finishes with a few Neo Geo shooters. Last Resort, Polestar, each game getting better than the last, and Blazing Star. And these are the people that have been involved with the magazine, and that's it. The book itself's got some really nice artwork. Can be had for, I think it's around £20 from Amazon. Well worth picking up, guys, if you're into your shooters. So yeah, I just thought I'd pump out a quick video regarding it. Thanks for watching, take it easy.